Spending money extravagantly is one of the obvious things about rich athletes. And you will be surprised to know that where $1 million means something extraordinary to you, it is just a few pennies for these crazy athletes to casually toss away without giving a second thought. So stick around because we chose a few incidents of athletes going crazy with money that will leave you in awe. Number 1. Shaquille O'Neal spent $1 million in a day. $1 million might be the whole life savings for a working-class family, but it is something the former NBA player Shaq doesn't care about spending in a day. But where did the athlete spend such a heavy amount? Shaq is a car lover. He can own more than 100 cars at a time and pick up different cars each time he steps out of his mansion for different occasions if he wants. But this crazy money-spending incident taught him to be careful about his finances. But where did the athlete spend such a heavy amount? It was in 1992 when Shaq signed a huge contract with Orlando Magic that he got crazy about buying 3 expensive cars on the same day, along with other expensive jewelry items. Surprisingly, Shaq mentioned that he became more conscious of spending money in the right way after that incident. Number 2. Lionel Messi bought some peace. The title might surprise you about how one could buy peace with money, but the Argentinian legend bought it. Lionel Messi had some noisy neighbors who would often disturb Messi and his family. Reports reveal that Messi ended up buying their house and adding it to his estate profile, just for those neighbors to leave the place so the Messi family could get some quiet time. This report might surprise you, but an athlete with more than $340 million in net worth can afford hundreds of such houses with a good portion left for his whole life expenses. Number 3. Floyd Mayweather chartered an extra jet for his bodyguards. Floyd Mayweather is renowned for extravagant spending with his money. Don't believe me? Let me tell you about some of his unbelievable expenses. He once chartered an additional private jet solely for his bodyguard, while traveling alone on a separate jet. Why? Because he was afraid that their combined weight might affect the flight of his Gulfstream 5. Not only that, buying an entire case of designer watches for a staggering $6.4 million and gifting his son a $3.2 million Ferrari Enzo on his 15th birthday highlights just a fraction of Mayweather's extraordinary spending habits. Number 4. Mike Tyson's heavy spending on tigers. We all love to keep a dog, a cat, or a bird as our pets, but the choice can be different for people with lots of money. They can even keep tigers as their pets, just like the former heavyweight champion Mike Tyson did. Mike Tyson bought 3 white Bengal tigers for a whopping $70,000, with additional charges of around $200,000 in 1992. Not only that, Tyson hired an animal expert to look after his tigers for $125,000. However, he sold those tigers after a year. Number 5. Gilbert Arena spent millions on a Shark Tank. Doing something different to stand out of the box is the most consistent thing coming from rich athletes. But Gilbert Arena seems to take this competition too seriously. This pro basketball player spent a whopping $3.5 million on installing a Shark Tank at his Virginia mansion. With that, he has to spend thousands of dollars on the caretaking of fish into it. Now anybody spending millions on just an aquarium seems crazy. But Arenas isn't ashamed of throwing such an insane amount on just a decoration piece. In the long run of success and million-dollar contracts, many athletes often end up doing crazy things that sometimes lead them to bankruptcy. But is it the right to spend millions in such ways? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Also, like, share, and subscribe to the channel so that you can keep watching crazy things like today's video. Till next time, take care.